All right, good morning. Welcome to the February 6th report of officers for UAW Local 5, AM General. We'll start off, we'll have Eddie Maldonado with the AFTC report.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This report is a summary of the end of the year for 2024. We completed the fourth quarter of 2024 with 41 million. That pushed our sales out to 116.6 million overall for the year. The projected sales for 2025 backlogs for the JLTV is 31 million. The projected sales for the Humvee backlog is 43.2 million. However, these figures don't encompass any of the other facilities like Plant 1, Plant 2, BLOC, and so on. AFTC had some outbound delays due to large volume of packs that were hindered by the box shop equipment having some downtime. To counteract this, management brought in some temps for 2 weeks. We also had some delays with cardboard due to an issue between the requisitions department and the vendors. We currently have all non-Humvee employees currently working on Humvee assignments. The company sent 56 FSRs, field service reps, out to help the Army and the U.S. Marine Corps. Some more FSRs went out to the Blue Halo Albuquerque, New Mexico facility in January 6th through January 10th. Blue Halo is a state-of-the-art R&D manufacturing facility in New Mexico that was established in 2022. FSRs also went to the Yuma Army Proving Grounds. That is a testing area located between California and Arizona. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Eddie. We'll move on with Clarence Bibbs with the skilled trades report.
Skilled trades, manpower, at 16 on first shift, 4 tradesmen on second shift, 2 pipe fitter upgraders, 2 at AFTC, 4 on medical. We had 1 retiree, Charlie Ernst, electrician, 25 years of service. The trades continue to work on PMs throughout the plant. They recently started doing PMs on some of the equipment in Plant 2. The millwrights started anchoring some of the fixtures and tables in Plant 2 also. The electricians are learning the process on the AGVs and how they operate. And the pipe fitters started installing hose reels in Plant 2. Cisco continues to install bridge cranes in Plant 2. In the northwest section of Plant 2, they installed one for programming of batteries. They also installed 2 bridge cranes in the small parts primary back by the boiler. The bridge cranes in Plant 2 are being rearranged due to fitment issues on the capsule. And up in Bristol, is A-arm equipment being installed. That's all I got.
All right, thank you, Clarence. We'll have Ryan Hoover with the military map report.
Thank you. There are trucks signed through on contract through quarter 1, quarter 2 through quarter 4, waiting on the defense bill for allocation of funds for the Humvee. 75 trucks shipped for the month of January 25. 265 still waiting on a carrier for shipment. Companies made some room for the JLTV trucks and trailers, so that's some things they have to address. Quarter 4, they're going to start the testing for the trailers with the Marine Corps. The Humvee schedule, February 24th through April 7th. The company will be working 4 10s and 1 8. The chassis will wrap up in the month of April, possible for more later on. As far as JLTV and Plant 2 and part of the Humvee plant with the trailers, they've had some issues with the trailers. Altogether, they had 113 problems. They're down to 12 now, wrapping those issues up sometimes this month. JLTV production has moved back a little bit. They've missed their target date. They're about 3 to 4 weeks behind schedule. Due to the issues, with the front and rear clips, the variants, the whole alignments, a few other issues with those. Issues with Blasan, which is a vendor of ours. They're basically with the clips, the variants, all that stuff. Front end of that JLTV. They're off by a few millimeters, the holes and all the alignment issues. Another issue they're having problems with is the harness. Their possible fix right now is the epoxy for the water test. They're going to try to address that with that epoxy. If not, they might have some other problems as far as replacing the whole harness itself. Problems with Solumina. They're trying to work out the kinks on that with torque issues with tooling, operator awareness, and some job duties they have to address there in the coming months. There was a tour yesterday, JPO tour, February 5th, and trailer to JLTV. They're going to start that testing on the track. They're working a sufficient job task on that. And that's all I have on my report. Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you, Ryan. We'll move on with the chairman's report. So we do have third step grievances that is scheduled for February 18th. There's a handful of grievances that we have to try to get worked out in the third step. We're finally successful getting that. That'll be the first third step of this year. We do have two that we were unsuccessful, two grievances that we were very unsuccessful trying to work on a agreement with the company. So we have to take those to arbitration. One will be on job assignments, and the other one is about the blended work. We did meet with the company yesterday to talk out some overtime issues with the JLTV and then their plans with the general repair. They're supposed to follow up and give us some more information on that. We did send out an invitation to Director Green. He's Region 2B Director, David Green, and Assistant Director Rick Smith. What we're trying to do is get them down for a plant tour. Since we are getting ready to go into negotiations, we thought it'd be great to see some solidarity from the senior leadership, have them come down for a tour. If we could talk them into coming down for the kickoff meeting for the company, that would be even better. So myself and Sean McDougall, the president of the local, he had wrote a letter that was pushed over to Joe Taylor, our international. He sent those up to David and to Rick. And then from the communication we got back from Joe, it sounds like they had forwarded that up to Sean Fain. So it just, again, show some solidarity so that we got some support from our international. We sent a bunch of RFIs to the company when it pertained to contract negotiations. We had a list of those. We did meet with them on January 31st to explain. They explained what our requests were, gave us a bunch of information back. From that information, we started getting our proposals ready, getting ready to go into negotiations. We do have our kickoff meeting, our presentation. Tom and myself have been working on our speech for that and making sure that we have our PowerPoint presentation ready to go for that. Talking about negotiations, we do have our surveys that will come out on Monday, this following Monday, the 10th. That'll be open until the end of the month on the 28th. So what we did this year is we have a QR code. This will be posted at all the plants. So you scan the QR code, it goes right to your phone. It's about a 10-minute survey. Just make sure you do the survey. It's very important that we get the information from the membership. So if you don't have a smartphone, we will have paper copies of this. I'm going to try to limit that because I have Tom tied up doing all kinds of stuff for the presentation. And I don't need him tied up calculating results. SurveyMonkey is what we used. Use your phone, you go through it. Once you take the survey, it's a one-time shot. So once you're done with the survey. SurveyMonkey tabulates that. I don't get any information of who did the survey. All they do is say 20 more people took your survey. Here are the results. When you're done with it, you look at your phone and it'll show you live results from the time that you put in your survey and submit it. So whatever the membership is requesting us to bargain for, you guys will know that right off of right when you finish your survey. It won't be live because it's when you complete it, that's as far as it shows you. Our plan, once we get this survey done at the end of the month, we're going to get all the calculations. We'll put a PowerPoint together. What we want to have is a meeting of the membership prior to going into negotiations. So we're going to do that down here at the hall. It'll be, I'm saying, probably the first or second week of April. That will be decided here lately. Probably it'll be decided, I'd say, in March. I know I'm going to try to get Joe Taylor here. He's our international rep. I'd like him to be present. We'll have it down at the hall. The committee wants to show you the membership, the kickoff meeting, what we're going to show the companies. That way they're well aware of what we're going to be asking for. Then we want to go over the survey results. We'll list everything out. We'll have open dialogue on the results because we have to do what the membership tells us to do. That is our job. We're just your voice. Then I'm going to open the floor up to the membership. If there's any other ideas, something that we didn't see, again, collectively, we are stronger than it is with just 5 or 6 guys trying to negotiate for 500 people. We need everybody to show up. It's very important that you come to these meetings and give your input because Tom will record it. We'll go back. We'll analyze everything. We'll tabulate it, and we'll build our surveys and our request and our negotiation off of what the membership wants. So once we get everything set in place, we'll put up another little video. We'll tell you the times, the dates. We understand a lot of people are working Saturdays. It's probably going to be on a Saturday in the afternoon. We'll try to do some food and some refreshments for everybody when they come in. And we're just trying to be as transparent as we can on this negotiation. So that is the report of the officers. We're going to keep these shorter than what we were doing just to get everybody interested in these. So we're going to be geared more like this from now on, just real quick, down to the point, and we'll read the reports. If there's any questions, please come up to the committee room. Most of you guys have our numbers. Call us if you need information. That's what we're here for. And thank you.